today is day 21 of the 40-day water fast. So I've already passed my halfway point, and it's getting now a little bit tense. My saliva is now foaming, where the taste of my saliva is now bothering me. And when I swallow my saliva, it's not tasting good. It's not tasting like my normal saliva, and it's just getting foamy where I have to spit. So I'm using some tricks to try to minimize the fizziness, the foaming of my saliva. One of the things I'm trying to do, I noticed what works pretty damn well is coffee. Coffee's doing a pretty good job. The other one I'm trying to do is a little bit of a dry fast. So if I reduce my water intake, my mouth seems a lot more drier, which is helping me out. And there's a tongue position I can utilize to try to decrease the foaminess of my saliva. It's a little bit annoying, and I'm not talking as much, so it is what it is. When I'm having some of these phone calls, my mouth is moving and so on, and I do get a little bit of that foam sensation, so I ended up just go spit in the bathroom, whatever. So I noticed that this is also helping me out. It's 11.5. I use 2.5 to rinse my mouth. It's like Listerine without the fluoride. And so I use the 2.5 to clean and rinse my mouth with whatever bacteria that's going on. And I'm using the 11.5 to hydrate myself, but also to help with this whole foamy thing. It happened last year, but the crazy part was, it didn't happen on the third week. It actually started happening around right in the middle of the 4th to the 5th week of the 40-day water fast. So this is a little bit nerving, a little bit, because what tends to happen after the week of foamy saliva came the heavy metal detox. And the heavy metal detox part was one of those thresholds that was hard. It was hard. And when you go through the heavy metal detox portion of the water fasting, it's a threshold that you cannot break. And you have to allow the process to happen. And it goes for 5 days. It goes on for 5 days. So I'm just wondering if this time around, if I go through the heavy metal detox phase, I'm wondering if it will last shorter. Oh, I can only hope it lasts so short, because last time I did it, and this is the cool thing about water fasting. Water fasting detoxes years of toxin buildup in your body. Years. So if you've been putting in toxins for 20 something years into your body, water fasting eliminates, I would imagine, between 10, 15, 12, 15 years of toxin buildup. That's amazing. Now, I hope that last time I did the 40-day water fast, I hope those 5 days took like 10, 12, 15, 20, 25 years of heavy metal buildup. I hope, and what that really means to me is, I hope it's not 5 days. I hope it's like 3 days, hopefully. That'll be great. But if it takes another 5 days, that means it's going even deeper. And I tried last year to ensure that I didn't eat stuff that had a lot of aluminum. I made sure I didn't eat a lot of things with mercury. I didn't consume a lot of things that had like metals. Perfect examples. Tuna has mercury. A lot of fish has mercury. There are some poultry that has some heavy metals and other collections of other things. Canned foods has not just BPA plastic, but also it has heavy metals in it too. Then you have, what else? Deodorants. A lot of deodorants have aluminum. Toothpaste, some of them have their own aluminum. You get to find these different types of aluminum in freaking casual places. Restaurants, if they use metal utensils with Teflon, that's heavy metal. So I got rid of my Teflon pans, and I actually got rid of a lot of my metal utensils. Damn, I'm foaming again. So watch out what you use in your own kitchen, because you may be putting heavy metals in your body. And if you go into these fasts, you get closer to getting to that point. Oh, I was having this beautiful conversation with an individual that was asking me questions about water fasting. One of the things I was explaining is your body has a huge book of instructions. And there's a lot of things that your body does that you have no control whatsoever, which is good. You don't have to think about everything. But there are certain situations that you can put your body into where your body will react according to the instructions. So one idea is if you eat a lot of processed foods and it makes your body more acidic, your body goes into a state where it's like, okay, I have inflammation, I have acidosis, I have all these free radicals going on in the body. I need to take this thing out. And then it gets to a threshold, and then it triggers tumor cells. It triggers to cancer. Then cancer eats up the inflammation, and it brings you down to a state of warning. I mean, it goes into a state of, I'm screaming at you, I need you to change your ways. If you don't, we die. But the cancer is eating the inflammation. It's the only system that eats inflammation to prolong your dying days. Yes, it's prolonging your dying days. And if you do not change, you will die. But those who have cancer and they start changing their diet to more living foods, then they can reverse the symptoms to the point where they no longer have cancer because you listen to your body. Your body says, eat more living foods, I become more alive. Eat more dead foods, I become more dead. I learned that from my Pink Salat teacher. The more living your food is, the more living you're going to be. The more dead your food is, the more dead you're going to be. So you can, doctors don't want to say this, stuff like this. You can. Diabetes, same exact thing. I'm eating a lot of sugar, I'm eating a lot of sugar, I'm eating a lot of sugar, I'm eating a lot of fats and carbs, fat and carbs, fat and carbs, fat and carbs. Gluten. Your body takes in that information, works with it, and then it gets to a point, it switches over and says, okay, I can't burn this anymore, so I'm going to use this instead. And then you start having symptoms. And then your symptoms is pretty much your body screaming at you saying, I can't do it no more. This motor is broken, the pancreas. I'm producing as much insulin in the world, and it ain't doing much. The cells are not listening. So it's giving you that big warning, so you all of a sudden switch and say, okay, I'm not going to eat these different things. You can reverse it. You're just eating less sugar, you're eating more living foods, then you become more alive. But the more dead your food is, the more that you're dying. Same principle. Now, that's just the basic stuff. But when you water fast, now you're putting your body in a particular situation. the most beautiful situation in the world. Ketosis. There's two ways of getting to ketosis. You have the keto diet, which is no sugar, no gluten, protein, lots of fats from fruits and vegetables and natural things such as coconut oil and other things, and no carbs, meaning no processed carbs whatsoever. So you put your body into a state where there is no insulin. So since there's no insulin, you have ketosis because you're creating ketones from your stored energy. Beautiful. Clean energy, the body uses it, everything is dandy. Then you have water fasting. It does the same thing, but it does it even faster. It does it even faster. Instead of putting any sugar, putting no substance in the body uses the stored energy and creates ketones to put you into more ketosis much faster. It's another state. So you have your eating with the keto diet. You have a system, and the body uses that system. And then when you put nothing, it speeds it up. Beautiful. The body already knows. Now, that's only two ways. There is only one way to get into another state. The holy grail. Yes, the holy grail of the body. And is known as autotrophy. There's only, so far that I know of, there's only one way to get into autotrophy. And that's to eat nothing. Water. Dry fasting. That's it. You have now, and what this really means is, you're putting nothing into your body. So your body sees this, okay, I'm not getting anything. Alright, now I can switch over and start healing. I don't have to digest anything. I haven't digested for a long time now. Okay, now it is time. It switches over. It starts to heal the body. How? It starts to eat up the damaged proteins. So it makes your muscles much more efficient. The little loose, broken up muscle fibers, that gets eaten. Not the real active fibers, because you're a warrior. You're a hunter. It has to make your muscles more efficient. So you become the perfect hunter. Your senses of smell increases. Your eyes, your ears, your 5 senses increase. You're becoming the warrior when you're not eating. Yes, think about the caveman. The caveman didn't eat every day. They hunted. You had to hunt for your food. You had to smell from distance to get to the bushes to get some berries. You had to hunt and forage. But you needed a sense of smell. You needed your eyes. Yes, all these instructions are already in your body. And the coolest part is, it's eating up the dead proteins, the mutated cells. Autotrophy, it's a beautiful thing. And what else that happens? All that visceral fat that you have around your organs, all of a sudden it taps into that. 60% of your visceral fat is being consumed because the visceral fat is more harmful to the organs. And this is my little rule of thumb. If you have a gut, and I mean you got some weight on your torso, you got some weight on your arms, your legs, glutes, back, chin, everything. If you have stored energy along your torso, there's a very, 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 very high chance you have fatty liver. What that really means is there's visceral fat around your liver, and your liver is not functioning 100%. But you have fatty liver because you're not burning the fat, so you have fatty liver, and it's just based on percentage. When you go into water fasting, especially a long duration type of water fasting, you do get into autotrophy. You go into a max autotrophy on day 3 of water fasting. It's beautiful. And then as you continue on, that means your body is continuing every day you're water fasting, eating up the visceral fat. And then once the visceral fat is gone, it's like, okay, the organs are squeaky clean. Let's go to the next section. And that's where it goes into the stored energy, the adipose, the white fat. And when you get very sensitive to the cold, which I should be taking this thing off. When you get sensitive to the cold, that's when you start making a little bit more brown fat. But the white fat is being used up now. Once all the white fat is gone, then it starts going into the loose skin. And that's your lipo. When you get past your visceral fat, when you start going into the stored fat, that's your natural liposuction. Think about that, and it costs you nothing. You didn't buy no food, you didn't pay for any surgery, and there's no side effects. Boom. There's no side effects. Boom. And it takes time to get to that point again, yet it costs you nothing. You didn't buy food, you didn't buy surgery. Boom. And there's no scarring at all. Actually, everything gets tighter. The entire body. You're doing your own natural liposuction. Boom. And then, once it starts, and even with when you go through liposuction, you have saggy skin. So you need the surgeon to start taking excess skin. But you don't have to do that during water fasting. Hey, no. It eats up your loose skin. So it makes you tighter. Think about some Ethiopian person. Sorry for their suffering, but they don't have loose skin. Everything's sucked in because they haven't eaten for so long. But also during the same time, there's people getting their stomach stapled. They're getting their stomach stapled. When you go through water fasting, you don't need to get stapled. It's already doing it naturally. Your stomach is getting smaller naturally. So that's another surgery you don't have to pay for. Look at all the things. And also, when you're water fasting, you're creating your own stem cells. People are paying for stem cells. Think about that. Woo! I just went into an amazement thing. So people are buying stem cells out there. People are paying for surgeries dealing with liposuction. People are paying for surgeries to get their stomach stapled. There are people getting surgeries getting rid of loose skin. There are people getting all these different surgeries to try to look better, to remove scarring from their surgeries. With water fasting, pays you zero. You don't have to pay for nothing. You don't have to, and think about it, you have your surgeries, you got to recuperate. That's a lot of pain and suffering. With water fasting, it's just the opposite. You're cleaning your brain, you're cleaning your organs, you're cleaning up your gut, you're cleaning up your blood, you're cleaning up your arms, your skin, you're cleaning up your hair, you're cleaning up the adrenals, you're cleaning up the pancreas, you're cleaning up your liver, you're cleaning all these things, and surgery can't do that. Your body already knows. Your body already knows. It loves you, man. Think about that. I'm going to say that again. I'm going to say that in another video. I'm going to, Think about that. People are paying for the instant gratification, but you can go with it $0. If you're actually listening to this live, this video, if you're listening to this, I just saved you millions of dollars. I saved you millions of dollars. If you listen to this, eat nothing, and you get a list of benefits that people pay for. I just saved you millions of dollars. Plastic surgeons, they probably don't like me right now. Think about it. People are paying a lot of money for pharmaceutical drugs. If you look into the benefits of water fasting, when it comes to chronic disease, the benefits of water fasting with chronic diseases, it just saved you years of medication. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's not expensive. But do you really want to keep on paying for that? Or just give up food for a period of time and just eat clean? I'll save you hundreds of dollars there. It even saves you with your retirement. Think about that. Saving you money just by doing one thing. One thing. Water fasting. It was practiced long ago. I'll make shorts. I know a lot of people, they don't watch these videos for so long. That's okay. I'm gonna make these small ones, put it on social media and whatnot. And mind blown. So hope you guys like today's content. If you like this content, please leave a comment below and type in fasting. Once I see the comments, I'll message you and I'll try to teach you some more concepts on water fasting and try to help you out in planning and so on. And free of charge. I just want to help people get healthier. So thank you so much for listening to my video, and let's connect. Till then, you guys have a beautiful day. God bless. Stay healthy. Be an alkalized human. Peace.
Rise up from the ashes, wings on my back, stay lit like a matchstick. We ain't coming back, I swear. Just let go and see what happens. Gotta let go to see the magic happen. They got us a quick change, so we like them in phase. I just bought a new watch, time to make my wrist ring. The zero gravity keeps elevating me.